Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me to the start of the new week. Well, the Australian dollar took a daring challenge to the upside on Friday after the non-farm payroll release gave a knee-jerk reaction towards a high of 78.74, with the resistance still capping around 78.85 to 79.10. Overall, I am bearish and I do expect to see the market look down towards a potential target of 77.90, with the overbought implications from the stochastic and also from the RSI, and overheating ADX does warrant a decline in the Australian dollar at current levels. The resistance at 120.80 in the euro still holds, and at the moment, from a technical point, is breaking down. Therefore, I do expect to see a move towards 119.80.85, and in terms with the dollar index still holding above the 91 crucial level, could see a recovery up towards 92. This in terms would suggest that a bullish recovery is slowly brewing for the US dollar, and a bearish case is slowly emerging for the euro. The dollar-yen case finally woke up to the upside on Friday after the non-farm payroll released its figure. Now, the number from the US economy was created 148,000 new jobs in December, but well below the forecast of 190,000. The unemployment rate still remains steadily at 4.1, and the average hourly earnings came in on forecast at 0.3, with the previous month at 0.1. If dollar yen holds its momentum, then we could see a rise up towards 113.40, and a break above there would initiate further bullish implications towards 114 region, with the support for the start of this week comes in at 112.65. Well, the pound for the last 3 days hasn't made any significant moves since the heavy sell-off that we saw last week. At the moment, I do expect to see a further bearish outcome for the pound and look towards the region of 135.20, or even down towards the area of 134, with the immediate resistance support coming in at 134.70. Resistance, though, still caps at 135.95.05. Well, the gold outlook is a little bit on the tad side of the overbought case here, you can see, and I do expect to see from current levels to decline back to 1,308, with the immediate support seen at 1,312. Resistance on the day looks towards 26 and firmer above at 1,332 to 34. Once we get out of this overbought condition, this should give further implications towards the upside, but not at present. So I'm looking to short the market or take profit if I am long. The silver look is still capped at $17.30. Now we've got a doji also in play, suggests further weakness into this week with $16.80 as the initial target. We need to get out of this overbought condition to support a further rise, and that could take out $17.30 and look up towards around the $18 mark, but not yet. I still want to see that pullback. And to wrap up with oil, well, the market is struggling towards $62 a barrel since getting up there, and at the moment it does pose a threat that we are looking for a breakdown towards 60.60 and reassess from there. So that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful start to the new week.